Your soul is mine forever.
Hello book lovers, my name is Alan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about scary stories to tell in the dark. So grab your popcorn and your soft drink and let's see how scary this book is. I know what you're thinking, guys. This is a book for Halloween. But I think it's a great book to start with on this channel. First of all, who is the author of this collection of books? His name is Alvin Schwartz, and he has written on various topics like folklore, wordplay, and so on. But he is best known for his collection of 3 books entitled Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which were written between 1980s and 1990s. The first book from this collection, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, was published in 1981, and this is the book that I'm going to review today. I have to tell you that I read the book on my way to Bucharest, and I read it again on a Sunday evening in Dublin when I did not have anything to do. As you can imagine by now, these stories were written with the purpose to scare the hell out of the reader. That is why this book has been criticized as being unsuitable for children, and some parent groups have tried to remove it from school libraries in the United States. What I like about the book is that the reader or the person who is telling the stories is guided on how to tell the stories. So if you want to scare someone, the best time to tell the stories is during the night, and you should speak softly and tell the story slowly. My favorite stories in this book are Big Toe, Alligators, High Beam, The Babysitter, and The Hook, while the funny, scary stories are The Viper and The Attic. I am not going to tell you what are these stories about, but I will give you a small taste of it by retelling one of the stories later in the video. So please don't be too hard on me. The book is written in plain English. It takes an hour to read, so no time to get bored. The stories are not very complicated. They don't have lots of descriptions to make you forget the plot. And most of them are very interesting and fun. This is definitely a book for children and teens. I don't think adults will enjoy it as much as children will. But I believe this book should be read by parents who want to know more about their children and what kind of things they like. If I would have to rate this book, I would give it 5 stars out of 5. I believe the author achieved his goal and he helped us to become better storytellers. I think children who love books, they will really enjoy this one. If they are reading it during the night, they will definitely get some thrills. If you would ask me which one is better, the book, the movie, or the audiobook, I would recommend you listening to the audiobook first because of the great storytelling. Then I would recommend you reading the book because you can use your imagination to create the words described there, and because the movie didn't convince me, even if it had its good parts. And now it's my time to tell one story from the book. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was digging in his back garden. And as he was digging, he found a big toe in the ground. He picked it up and he went back inside to show it to his mother. His mother said, "It looks very nice. I will put it in the soup and we will eat it later for dinner." When his father came home, they got their dinner together. And he decided to cut the big toe into 3 pieces, so everyone can have a piece. They ate their dinner, cleaned the dishes, and they went to bed. During the night, the little boy hears some noises outside that awakes him straight away. He ignores them, and then he goes back to sleep. But after an hour or so, he hears some sounds inside the house, and the voice saying,
"Where is my toe?"
And the boy was very scared about what might happen to him, and he thought he could hide under his bed and no one will find him. But then he heard the voice again, but now getting closer to his bedroom.
"Where is my toe?"
And the boy barricaded himself under his bed, closed his eyes, and said to himself, "It is only a nightmare." But then again, he heard the voice on the hallway.
"Where is my toe?"
And he could hear the footsteps like someone was coming to his bedroom. The boy started to cry and pray that somebody will help him. And then the door opened and he could hear the footsteps of someone stopping in front of his bed.
"Where is my toe?"
So this is the end of my video on scary stories to tell in the dark. Next time I will talk about how you can increase confidence by asking a bookshop assistant 3 questions. So don't forget to hit that like button, add a comment, and subscribe to my channel to see new videos every week. See ya!